All right. What's going on, everybody? Elijah Fatal, Fatal Book here, man. This is going to be a pretty hard video, but, I think we need the hard things to get through them. So, um, just wanted to make a quick video about my artist journey so far. This isn't an update as far as like business or music, just a personal update of what's going on with me. And in this video, I wanted to talk a little bit, excuse me, in this video, I want to talk about a little bit about mental health and how mental health can affect me being an artist, or how it has affected me being an artist, and things I've realized about myself right now. So the date is December 18th. The time is currently 10:22 p.m. You guys see I have my computer open. Um, and I'll just push it out the frame a little bit. It's distracting me. Um, so I'm writing this down. Yeah, so I just wanted to make this quick video to shed light on some things that I have been talking about and dealing with personally, and how they affect me as an artist. So, um, as you may or may not know, on my Twitter page, you guys go follow me on Twitter at FatalBook. My Twitter page, a while ago, I posted "Are You a Stoner?" This was a few months ago, and I when I first started my journey as an artist, I I decided to have my brand be a brand about telling the truth and doing what I want to do, and I'm still very much intact with that. Um, and I also, excuse me, excuse me. I also I attached telling the truth to my brand. I attached, being honest and open about how I feel about my brand and about myself, to my brand, because my entire life I didn't have this much truthfulness in my life. Like, I did not ever in my life think that I would be here where I'm at, and I did not ever think that I'd be focusing on telling the truth as much as I did, as much as I do. And the truth hurts sometimes. It gets very annoying upkeeping the truth, because it's so easy to lie, um, and say that things are okay. Um, but recently things have not been okay. And the reason I'm uploading this to my main artist page, Fatal Book, is because this is, I've already said that my name is Elijah Fatal Fatal Book. Um, I have another YouTube page that has more subscribers on it, but I this is a channel I want to grow. Um, and I also, like I said, I want to be of help to other artists, because I'm not the only artist that's trying to make it, and I know that there's a new artist every single day who probably has help or doesn't. And I just want this video to be a shedding of light as to how your brain can work against you, and how music has been a help for me. Music has been a very big therapy session for me. Um, but there's still some things and some kinks that I'm working out myself, that unfortunately my music cannot alleviate for me. Um, what do I mean by this? Well, recently I've, well, back to my brand, actually, right quick for context. So I attach telling the truth and being, honest into my brand. However, I also attached marijuana, weed, to my brand, excuse me. And I was buying a lot of weed. In my last video, I told you guys I wasn't paying rent at my roommate's house, so bad decisions. And I was spending a lot of money on weed. I was smoking a lot of weed. I was smoking an eighth through a quarter per week, and I was spending around like $300 a month um, on weed. I've blown so much fucking money on weed, it's not even fucking funny. And now I haven't purchased in a while. I'm like, yo, you've been making some real excuse me, I'm a little bit tired, but we're not gonna stop. Um, you've been making a lot of bad decisions, regarding your spending on weed. So I've stopped spending on weed, and but I would be offered weed, for free. Or I'll be around friends or people I know, and they'll be smoking. I'm like, yeah, hell yeah, I smoke, because I like the feeling. My body likes the feeling of being high. And what I've come to realize is that may not be a good thing. I have been I've been offered weed free, and sometimes I'll get into situations, like recently I've gotten into a situation where I was smoking with somebody and the terms homeless crackhead came about. Now, I don't know why exactly this conversation was happening, but the only thing that I can think about is that, I was exhibiting homeless crackhead, um, tendencies, because that's the only reason, that you would say that. And in my mind, I'm like, I thought that we were linking up to, do X, Y, or Z, smoke weed, because I don't need to smoke weed. I don't need to smoke weed. Like, we can chill, we could be around my house, you could be around me without smoking. But I've begun to understand and notice that, and it is kind of weird that I'm being offered weed for free. Once again, you know, people smoke, we all smoke. I've smoked for many years. I've been smoking since I was 15. Um, and, so I didn't think nothing differently about it when I was getting these weed. We offering. Excuse me. But then the homeless crackhead, I remember when I heard that, I took it offense because it wasn't said to me directly. It wasn't like, Elijah, you're this, that, and the other. But I took offense to it because I'm like, I don't know how this came up in conversation. It's like when you're talking about a dog to your coworker, and then they go, well, yeah, people are stupid for even having dogs. It's like, I'm fucking confused, right? But maybe I'm bugging. I'm always bugging. So recently, back to the future, back to the present. Recently, I've used a weed oil pen, um, that was given to me by a person I trust, and usually I smoke. I've been smoking, and I wouldn't be as emotional. I'd be very cool. Like, I've made some fire songs. I've had some foul freestyle sessions, ciphers with people that I'm smoking weed with. As of recent, though, I don't know if I just been smoking so much, but I hit a point. My phone is dying. I hit a point where I became very paranoid off of this weed pen that I was smoking, and it led down a very bad spiral. I went down a very bad mental and emotional spiral. Added on to this weed oil pen that I was smoking, I wasn't hitting it all the time, but it was given to me. It was free, so I was hitting it. Um, and I've had, during this time I was smoking this weed pen, I had what I call, and I keep saying, is the worst week of my life. I've lost my father when I was 15, and I lost my son when I was 17. I left my mom's house when I was 19. I watched my brother and sister growing up, my entire life. I watched my mom struggle my entire life. We've been homeless. I've been homeless. I've seen some shit. But there is a string of things that happened in 1 week. I came to work late. And that's like, oh, okay, well, it's like, no, if you're trying to run a business or if you're trying to be better for yourself, there's no reason why you're coming to work late. I have no excuse to be coming to work late. So I came to work late. I've been late to work a few times already. I didn't have my uniform on when I came to work. My bosses are there. I had stains and, things in my shirt that shouldn't have been there. And, added on top of this, I walk into my job. I work in the kitchen. So I walk into the kitchen and I walk in to find my coworkers saying that I am a yes man. And these may be little things to the person watching this, but they affect me in the way that I care about myself a lot now more. I didn't care about myself usually back in my past. I've had many bad thoughts. I've had many very, very negative thoughts in my past. And I've been trying since May 25th, 2022 to be as positive as I can be. And, actively try to live a better life for myself. Well, insert this weed pen. I've been hitting this weed pen. I only hit it like twice a day, before work and before I'm about to create at nighttime. And I've noticed a lot of changes in my body and my mental state. And this is gonna be hard to say, but I had a very bad, I want to say, psychosis episode where I did not believe a lot of things that were going on to me or going on around me. I could not. I looked my friends in their eyes who's been supporting me in my music from the very beginning. I looked them in their eyes and I said, I cannot trust you right now because I feel like there's something in this weekend that you gave me. And I felt like my coworkers were all talking about me still. I was feeling very emotional. I'm like, there's no reason why my life is so stupid right now and so crazy. I met a woman that I really liked for the most part, and I completely scared her away and pushed her away because I was very paranoid talking to her. I was like, yo, there's no way how, I have all this bad shit coming in my life, and then, you're here, and then I basically made up this fucking fabricated narrative that my friends were trying to have an intervention with me, and maybe I need one because that's what I still feel like that. Um, I had even called my best friend, like, yo, if there's a conversation going on about me, would you tell me? You know, um, a lot of crazy things going on, and since then I haven't hit the weed pen. I've thrown it away, or I've given back to the person, and we're throwing it away. And there are ingredients in there that may have affected my mental state, but I am not blaming that weed pen, and I'm not going to blame this person. I take full ownership over my actions and my inability to trust the people that's been down for me from day one. I take full ownership in my blatant disrespect for all of my personal and friendships, my personal and relationships. I take full responsibility for those things because no matter what, I decided to hit that weed pen, and I decided to let my mind go where it went. And my mind went to very dark places, places that I told myself I'll never go again, and I went back there even deeper. So I make this video to say, number one, I am getting help. I am seeking help. So that is being handled. That is being handled. It's going to be handled. And I'm also making this video to give a public apology to everybody who I have disrespected, came across crazy to, because my natural self is, I like to make people happy, and that's just a fucking bad trait for me. Also, if you guys hear a noise in the background, it's my heater. My heater's on cold. Yeah, my mental state has taken a hit because now not only did I tell my friends I can't trust them, but now I feel bad and I can't take back the time. The week that I had, I can't take back the time that I was being an asshole to everybody. So to my friends, Anthony and Andrew, I'm sorry I put you guys in names here, but I apologize for even thinking that you guys would do anything negative to me, because you guys have been literally shining rocks for my music career since the very beginning. To the women I was talking to, I apologize for hurting your feelings. I apologize for showing you that bad side of me. But honestly, this is the truth. This is the truth. This is where my mental can go, apparently. And I am seeking some help to actively understand what's going on up here. But in my song Strength, you guys will listen to Strength by Fatal Book on YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify. I mentioned my father having schizophrenia, and I use that lyric not to brag about it, but to show that, I like to tell the truth, and, mental health is a real thing. Mental illness is a real thing, and I feel like, number one, my father passed away at 15, when I was 15, and I never got to ask him the questions that now I'm older I should have been asking. But now you know. So better late than never, right? But as I say this freely, I just once again want to give a public apology, and to anybody out there that's struggling with any type of addiction or any type of because I feel like if you're hitting weed and you're not like, even, you don't need to. At least for me personally, like, I feel like I was addicted to it because I took that shit. Like, yeah, hell yeah, I take that shit. I can survive without it. I can live without it, but I don't need it. This video is gonna be a little bit longer than 15 minutes. Um, so yeah, this is a public apology. Um, this is me, Elijah Fatal, and Fatal Book, because not only did I disrespect our friendship, but I disrespected my supporters from the very beginning, and I want to say I'm sorry. Whoever finds this video and says, "Yo, go get help, you crazy," this, that, and the other, it's like I'm not bothered to hear the negative things, because I already said so many negative things about myself, and I'm in a different space right now, and I'm all about self-improvement, and my mental health is very important to me. My mental health has been affected, and how it translates into my music is because I already make music about the truth. So in my songs, I'm writing down and recording how I'm feeling, and I'm thinking about it. I'm like, damn, it sucks that this is what it took for me to get here, because I still make fire music, of course, but I could have been making so much better music if I wasn't so damn paranoid, and if I wasn't so damn in my head. So I'm not ashamed, kind of scared for the future, kind of nervous, I would say, but the only way to get better is to push through uncomfortable situations. um, so that's what I'm gonna do. I love myself. I love myself more than I love you. In words of Kanye, don't copyright me, Kanye. um, so I am doing my absolute best to stay great. I will always stay great. I hope that you stay great. Any artists, once again, dealing with their mental health, having an issue with their mental health, I will say get checked out. Um, Find a way to cope. Excuse me. Being respectful and being nice to people is my current coping mechanism, but I also am, once again, seeking help. I think, excuse me guys for all the yawns, I think that we should be seeking help more as men with our emotions. I'm told I'm very emotional, and I don't care. I'm very emotional because I've had to make sure that people were straight my entire life. I've been bullied my entire life, and I had good things going for me, and I didn't appreciate them. Now when they're gone or they're being tested, I appreciate them even more. So my friends that stay there with me during this time, I appreciate you. My family that stay here during this time with me, I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody in the Fatal family who decided to stay here. And if you watch this video and you don't ever want to interact with me again, then I fully understand. If you watch this video and you feel like, I could have did so much better, this is also true. But once again, I take extreme ownership. Shout out to Jocko Willink. I take extreme ownership over every wrong thing that I've done, and I promise myself that I will change and be better for the tomorrow. I want to be a leader for the next generation, and I also have to be a leader for myself and my people around me. So that's the video. My mental health has been taking a hit, and I am getting better every day, and I am also seeking help. I am not scared of being judged. I am only afraid of making the wrong decisions again, and they're gonna happen, which makes me scared. So, but we live and we learn. Music is coming out. I have my 4th EP coming out, Been Waiting, which drops a week. Well, I'm gonna have this scheduled for a few days later, so you're not seeing this when I'm recording it, but at the time that you're seeing this, my Been Waiting EP is out. It has 4 songs: Been Waiting, Strength, Motivated, and No Answer. Please go stream my music, YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify. And once again, this is Elijah Fatal, Fatal Book, and just saying, keep your mental health straight. Understand where you're coming from. Understand what's going on with you. And if you don't understand, then do what I'm doing to seek help. We can make music all our lives, but we can't. If we can't make sure we're good, then there's no point in making music. So I love you guys. I hope you guys stay safe. You guys stay great. And once again, it's Elijah Fatal, Fatal Book, and I'm signing out of here. Peace.